Well, hi guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and I got a head start on you. I pulled the radiator shell off, and I got to show you something. Reach in front of you, sorry about that. I actually cut it off. I cut the bar that goes right across there, because otherwise, even taking the radiator shell off would not give me access to the front of my flywheel bolt, because it's lined up perfectly with the height of this crossbar. So we're going to have to make a modification to this, but that's to facilitate us getting in there and getting it done. So I've jumped ahead of you already, and I've got my puller on there, and we're ready to pull it. I've already loosened up the bolt, okay, and it's only on there finger tight now, and that's just so that the flywheel don't come flying off when it does come loose. So here we go. I'm going to use my handy dandy 1/2-inch drive impact driver. Bauer. I don't get supported by Harbor Freight, but I like it. And there it is. Let me see if I gotta, looks like I gotta loosen up that nut some more. Well, we have our handy dandy 12-inch metric adjustable on hand at all times, just for this purpose. Maybe it's loose enough now. I could just take that right off. That's what I'm going to do. Take this right off of here. My choke cable keeps getting in the way here. I should just turn my cell phone off, because you know, every time I start making a video, my cell phone goes off. So you're getting to see this firsthand here with me and find out what's going on with our flywheel. And hopefully it's just the flywheel and not the crankshaft. Let me show you down in here. You can see my keyway is still in place properly. And you see that black ridge. Now, this should be, here's the end of my pick, and it should be smooth. See that? It doesn't catch on anything, but watch this. It catches right there. For some reason, the flywheel got cocked when I put it on, and it's directly opposite where the key was. I want you to notice the groove on the crankshaft. See this here? It goes up like that at the back. Now let me put the key in that goes with the crankshaft, or that I had used with the crankshaft. And you see what happens here? We move the light back a little bit more. What happens is that it sticks out beyond, and as it goes up, it would push the back of the flywheel up. And I think what happened was I slid it in, and then when I started cranking the thing down, the washer comes up against the back here, and it would have pushed that right up and pushed it in, and it would have forced the bottom side to come up on the flywheel, which would explain why we had that groove that was worn on the inside of the flywheel. Okay, guys and gals, after having it off and on a couple of times, I told you I started with this. That didn't work. This didn't work. Even this didn't work. And now I have discovered the problem. Notice that this is wider than it is tall or thicker. It slides in from the front, and also this one happens to be made out of aluminum, I believe, so it's made to shear if it gets too far out of timing. And that's common on many lawnmower engines. So we're going to put this in. How I discovered it is I tried sliding the flywheel on. And we swing you over there. And we have the flywheel on there. And there's no way that the other keys are going to go in. They're too tall. They're the right width, but they're too tall. But if I take this one, the proper one, and it will actually slide in place like that. And it's snug like it's supposed to be, I believe. That's what we're going to try anyway and see what happens. Hold on to your hats. Okay, now let's take a look. We've got no ignition system, so it's not going to run. But let's take a look at our flywheel and see if it runs true now. Oh yeah! That's much better. Yee-haw!